What's going on, guys? This is Monster Chappie. We're back, and today we're going to be starting up a new series on the channel, so I need you guys' help. I need you to leave questions in the comments below. That could be questions about depth charts, teams, offense, defense, special teams, whatever it might be. Just make sure it's specific, not general questions like, what's the best nano blitz in the game, Chappie? What's the best coverage in the game? What's the best offensive play in the game? I want to run it every single time and just keep running it every time. Come on, man. Let's be real. Some of those questions are going to be personal opinions. Some of them are going to be, just biased. And some of them are just unanswerable in a video. So just keep that in mind. Try to keep out biased questions. Try to stick to like fact type questions that I can actually solve and do in a video. I will answer 1 to 3 to 5 depending on how long it takes to answer each question. I'm going to try to keep these videos under 10 minutes. I know those videos, y'all don't want to be sitting here watching me all day. Anyway, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying this series and subscribe to catch more Madden 25 gameplays, commentaries, tips, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and look at what we're going to be talking about today. So in the comments below, leave your questions, and if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. Got to play it back twice so y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, if you see a question that you really enjoy and something that you're having trouble with, thumbs that question up, thumbs that comment up, so that way I can prioritize which ones y'all want to see done most. Now, over the weekend, shout-outs to Armando for hosting again a great tournament, great turnout down there in Atlanta. Congratulations to G-Codes Los for being the winner on both the Xbox 360 side and the PS3 side. Yes, he won both of them. And shout-outs to T. Davis, I think he's with M3 for being the runner-up on the PS3 side, and TNA's Brooks for being the runner-up on the Xbox 360 side. Great performances by all those guys, and if I had to say who's the top 3 right now, I would have to say, just based off tournaments, obviously there were guys that weren't there, but just based off the tournaments over the last couple weekends, Los has to be hands down 1, Bruce hands down 2, and then probably T. Davis at 3, just based on that. So, I don't know, I didn't look at all the brackets, but just based on what I've seen thus far, everybody's opinion is different. I don't really care. Those are just my thoughts early in the year. It's still very, very early in the year. So, anyway, let's look at what happened. And this has happened to me times. It's happened to other people. It's probably happened to you. Late in the game, Los is down 3 points. He needs to get in the field goal range. He has no timeouts. There's 12 seconds left, so he needs about 20 yards in 11 seconds, essentially, because, yeah, he needs to get in field goal range. So, needs to get into the OT. So, with 12 seconds left, what's Los do? Dials up a couple 10 and outs, gets one here, bam, gets the 10 yards he needs. That's going to move the ball right up here, and then does it again. Now, I'm not running the exact play he ran or the exact play T. Davis ran to stop him. I don't even remember the exact plays, to be honest, and I wouldn't show him even if I did. But the whole idea here is that he got those 2 10 and outs. He got a field goal with 2 seconds left, and that's what ended up getting him to become the champion on the PS3 side. So, how the heck do we stop these smart routed out routes? They're so tough. They're so efficient and useful at the end of the games, especially because you get out of bounds and you can get 10, 11, 12 yards. A lot of times, if there's like a minute left or something and you don't got no timeouts, third down, 3rd and 10, you get that smart routed out route, clock stops, whatever the case may be. Anyway, smart routed out routes, they're real tough. So, how do we stop? First off, let me say, defensive ends, don't stop. I'm going to put Fleming in the purple here just to show you. He doesn't get out there fast enough, and the out route still works. Of course, he fumbles it, but most of the time, he's going to get out of bounds. So, that purple from the corner is not stopping it. He doesn't get there good enough. And this is a Sugar 3 bluff from the nickel normal. Couple formations you may want to check out, very popular at this point, are the Sugar Blitzes out of the nickel normal, nickel wide 9, and nickel strong, and the sugar coverage plays. Very, very popular defenses by a lot of the players over the past couple weekends. So if you don't know how to beat those, make sure you work on beating them. And if you don't know how to stop them, you want to work on picking them up too. So if you don't use them, check them out. You might enjoy them. And otherwise, make sure you can beat them. Because definitely something you're going to see over the course of the year moving forward. But as you can see here, These purples suck. So let's go ahead and put another purple out there. You would think purples are the solution to stopping the smart routed out route, but they're simply not. We still get the catch there with all three of these guys in purples. Let's even take it a step further. Gonna go ahead and put this guy in the purple, this guy in the purple, this guy in the purple, this guy in the purple. We got 4 guys in the purple now. And again, you're gonna see still purple suck. So the purple is not how you stop the smart routed out route. Now let's try hook zones. Let's try hooks, and we'll even add a flat right there. Again, hook zones are not the answer. They do not stop it from a backed up corner. And so we have flat zones now. And I'm just doing a bunch of them just to stress the point, like they don't stop it, just to show you. That way we don't have to do too many examples at once. So the purples are not the answer. Hook zones are not the answer. Flats are not the answer. Let's try shaded coverage from back here. And we shaded the coverage to the outside. That's the way you're going to want to shade it to. That didn't stop it. So how do we stop these stupid smart routed out routes? Now, one thing I will say is having a purple here, or having a purple from the defensive end, or if we shift our linebackers this way, having a purple here can help. It definitely helps, and often it deters your opponent from making the pass. But when you got 12 seconds left with no timeouts, it's YOLO time. You don't care. Either you're going to get stopped or you're going to score. You might get picked off, but at that point, you don't have a choice. It's kind of like a Hail Mary at the end of the game. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get picked off, but you have to make the pass in order to win the game. So that's the kind of mentality you have to have defensively. You have to assume I need to be able to stop it even if my opponent's in desperation. So, again, sometimes they will get over there, sometimes they won't. So it's just nice having them there. But what I would say to do to stop the smart routed out route is press coverage and shade the coverage outside. And then I would have a purple from maybe the slot, a purple from maybe the linebacker or outside linebacker over here, or a purple from a defensive end, or a purple from the safety. We'll just get these guys out of the way this time. But I usually like just having another purple there, just kind of as extra security. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. But that defender, that man defender over there should stop it even by himself. So let's go ahead and run it again. The man defender did a good job that time. I'm not sure why Rodgers is so bad. He should be picking it off, or at least knocking it down most of the time. Let's go ahead and run that one more time. So you want to have that press coverage, and again, shade to the outside. To shade to the outside, all you need to do is hit Y, A, B, then the right stick to the right. And if you're on PS3, that's going to be triangle, X, circle, and then the right stick to the right. And then if you want to stop it on the left side, you're going to need to hit Y, A, that button of the receiver on the left, which in this case is X, and then the left stick to the left. That's how you're going to stop it. Now, let's go ahead and run that by one more time. And this is another reason I like having those purples there. Got 2 defenders in the area. I'll live with him catching that pass, especially Tate, but probably would be Sidney Rice if you're using the best guy to do it. But anyway, you smart route that, or you shade them out there. A lot of times they'll jump it just like that, and they can pick it off some of the times, and it definitely works out for you to stop it. So that is my way of stopping it. If you know any other ways, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. But if you want my opinion on the best way to stop it, it's to get that shaded coverage to the outside. You can also disguise your cushion by hitting YY or triangle, triangle. And what that's going to do is basically make it so that your press doesn't take place. So if you don't want to press him on the line of scrimmage, if you're worried about getting beat deep, or you're worried about him just getting off the bump and then they're making that quick pass like that, that's something that you can do to avoid that. I know some guys worry about if I shade him here and I put him on a smart route or out route and he breaks the press and then they throw that pass like that. A lot of people worry about that, so that's one reason you may want to disguise that coverage to the outside. I personally prefer that press, but that's just me. But yeah, if you want to stop these smart routed out routes, shade that coverage outside, get your defenders in position to slow it down, and give yourself the best chance possible to stop them, because if you don't, they can definitely make you pay. And, you know, nobody wants to get beat by a smart route out routes all game long. So, hopefully you found this video helpful. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more. My name is Untitled Chapter. And till the next time, guys, we gone.